Hello and welcome to Stargazing, a show that brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music, Jamaican popular culture, and people who've impacted society in a very big way. I'm Sean Kane. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share the videos, and leave a comment. We welcome our radio listeners in the UK. In this edition of the show, we'll speak with Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion Zamir Smikle. Let's take a look. Jamaica is only a small dot on the globe, but the impact of its people is a mighty force that has helped to shape the world. Jamaicans have been represented in almost every walk of life, from the movies to academia, music and sports. One of the country's youngest sporting heroes who is set to make his mark on the world is Campion College student Zamir Smikle. Zamir, a past student of the Mona Primary School in Kingston, is the current Jamaican national age group under-12 absolute chess champion. Zamir was crowned champion under tense conditions in October 2022 at the University of the West Indies in Kingston. He found it extremely difficult to break free from McKoy and Ronak Shergill. It took a three-way speed playoff to separate the three young chess enthusiasts, with Zamir winning both games. The young chess champion told the Stargazing with Sean Kane show that when his parents introduced him to the game at the age of 4, he was not interested. However, through their perseverance, he continued to play and eventually learned how to checkmate his opponent's king. Today, Zamir is fully committed to the game that is played by millions of people across the world. He practices at least for an hour every day and often supplements his training with chess puzzles. Zamir has participated in several tournaments and has won trophies which underscore his mastery of the game. Under the guidance of his coach Adrian Palmer, he has played street chess in the United States. Young Zamir, who is eyeing different regional chess championships, has revealed that funding is a limiting factor. He is hoping that someone will come forward and support his ambitions of representing his country in a major championship by providing financial help. Welcome back. Zamir, what's good, man?
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad, What's the weather like where you are?
It's pretty sunny right now, just a few clouds.
Right, typical Jamaica, man, nice and bright. Well, you know what? There's so much chaos everywhere nowadays, even in the classroom. How do you find the time to concentrate on chess?
With all the chaos around me, I find the time to concentrate on chess by sticking to my personal schedule.
Right. So you do you kind of like have a schedule where you practice chess every day, or every over 2 hours a day, or every other day? I mean, what's your schedule like?
So I play at least 1 hour a day. I play puzzles and live tournaments.
Very good. Well, I've heard so many things about chess too, that probably discourage me from playing chess. I mean, what does chess entail? Why so many people are afraid of it, or they seem to stay away from it?
Chess entails critical thinking and memorizing along with planning. So even though it's a, how do I put this, a rich person game, my mother would always say, even though we're not rich, we're rich in spirit and ambition.
Right. I like that. But you mentioned about critical thinking. That sounds like some fancy term, man. What's all that mean? When you're thinking critically, what are you doing?
So critical thinking is basically the ability to think ahead. So if I did this, my opponent going to do that.
Oh, so you try to kind of preempt them. You try to read ahead and see where they're going to go next.
Yes, sir.
But that sounds like a lot of thinking and a lot of planning and head work. Your head, stay hot because you're constantly trying to stay ahead and thinking, what's my next move? Is it like that?
Yes, sir. It is most definitely like that.
Wow. So what got you interested in chess in the first place?
So it was my parents who introduced me to the game of chess at 4 years old under the care of Coach Adrian Palmer.
Right. So when they introduced you to it now, what pulled you into it? Because I mean, you're 4 years old, and they put this game in front of you and say, "Come on, Zamir, play this game." I mean, what did you think at that time? I don't know if you can remember them days. Can you remember what happened at that time?
To be honest, in those days, I would be really hyperactive, so I couldn't really sit down for long periods of time. So chess really taught me a bit of patience over the years.
Boy, it seems like it taught you a lot of patience because you seem very calm now and very collected and chilled out. So it's taught you a lot. So when you started playing it, what in it interested you? That you felt like, yes, I want to do this. Tomorrow when I wake up, I want to have another game. I want to have another game. What aspects of it got you really so fired up?
Hmm. What what interested me in playing chess is that it would allow me to bring new opportunities to myself by traveling and meeting new people and all of that stuff.
So where have you been so far then? Because I would imagine, because you continue playing the game, so I would imagine the opportunity of traveling has come to you and you've met new people and that. So before we talk about who you meet or you have met, where have you been apart from Jamaica? Have you been anywhere else?
Um, I have been in the US playing street chess.
Mm. Street chess. So there are many genres of chess as well. Street chess. Well, you've got home chess and school chess and football chess. I mean, what is street chess then, Zamir?
So street chess is basically playing chess on the roadside.
Right. So if you take chess to church, that's church chess too. I'm just following, your line of reasoning and all of that. So, which do you find more interesting, the street chess or the one that you normally do in school and at home?
I mean, I would say that the street chess might be a bit more interesting because it would open new doors, meeting different kinds of people and their different playing styles.
Have you met anyone interesting or very popular that we know about?
Mm, no, I don't think so.
Not yet. It's all coming up though.
Oh, I have encountered Sister Kalonji
Ooh.
to to sponsor me to be able to play in the CAC Youth Chess Championships.
Really? So what did he think when you said, Sizzler, listen, man, I'm playing chess, and I'm good at it. So why help us out, What was his initial thought or reaction to that?
So first, I told him that I was running for head boy, and he put out this little flyer for me. He had someone made a flyer for me,
Mhm.
and then he would print it. Then I later came to him for a sponsorship.
Mhm.
But since he didn't have enough money, he would like how would I put it? Endorse it.
Right, good. Oh, I get what you're saying. So he's just trying to let people realize that he's all behind this.
Yes, sir.
I've heard a lot about that man, that he's a community man. He's all for building up the community and helping people to find opportunities and things like those, which is really good for him. And you are actually reinforcing that now. So I quite believe that. Very good. Well done on you there, Sizzler. Well, you are in tune to the Stargazing with Sean Kane show, and we are having a really deep chat with Jamaican national under 12 absolute chess champion, Zamir Smikle. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to continue this conversation in just a moment.
Yes, give thanks, people. You don't know, so this is the vertical poet himself, the lyrical poet. Yeah, man, wise words. And you're tuned into Gazing with the Stars, Stargazing. Find out more about your local reggae artists. Find out how they became artists. Find out what makes them tick. Find out how they was able to write these kind of hit songs. Stargazing, Gazing with the Stars with Sean Kane, straight from London, England. You get me, mate? Oh, bloody hell. Did you get that? Gazing with the Stars, wise words.
I don't know what them talking about, no. Even your silhouette we're fighting about. Everything laid down. You said you want me want you to. You said you want me want you to. I met this girl, her name is Anna. Show me what you got, girl. Do you want me show you what you love, girl. If I stop investing me, will you keep trusting me? Talking to you, I'm talking to you.
2x10 man, move real fast, yeah? This is the boy Master Record, the girls them checker. You're watching the Stargazing show with Sean Kane. Up and personal. 2x10 man, move real fast.
Never get no help, I'm struggling. Yo, this is Relevant Boss, and I'm here to represent the Stargazing show featuring Sean Kane. This show brings you up close and personal with your favorite dancehall and reggae artists. What I love about this show, it gives young artists an opportunity to share their story and to talk about the obstacles that they've been through to get them to where they are today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stargazing show on YouTube. Big up yourself, Sean. Out.
Hi everyone, this is Sean Reese, and I'm representing for the Stargazing show with your boy Sean Kane, featuring artists from around the world. See? So hit that subscribe button and notification bell. See? I will never break my bridges down. I know you, Lord, and I will stand my ground. You are the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So the fire keep blazing. Well read. Stargazing show.
That's why I can't stop touch her now. I fall in love with the touch her now. Oh no, Father Knockins boss. Watch you now. You're now in tune to Sean Kane and the Stargazing show.
Welcome back. You're tuned to the Stargazing with Sean Kane show, and we're speaking with Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion Zamir Smikle. He's a man who's been doing great things for his country. He's a champion at, under-12 champion. I mean, I've never been a champion under-12 or under anything or over anything in my time. But, he seems to be making great waves, and that's good. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to see our younger generations doing, and young people just showing strides and showing that they've got ambition and they've got talent and they're prepared to use those to glorify humanity and make us all feel good about who we are as people. But let's come back to the game a little bit now. What kind of skills do you need to play chess and to be good at this? I know we talk about the critical thinking and all of that. Anything else?
I mean, you definitely need patience to play the game. Other than that, you don't really need much other than the ability to think ahead and memorize.
So what do you need to memorize? What you did before, what your opponent did? I mean, what is it that because I don't know much about the game, to be honest. I don't think I know anything about it, to be honest with you. So that's why I'm really digging to make sure I get a good understanding, a good picture of what this is all about. So what do you need to memorize?
So basically, you need to memorize the different tactics and positions that you or your opponent could get yourself into, so you know how to deal with the situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you find it difficult sleeping at night because you're just practicing and you just don't want to stop?
I sleep okay.
So you don't find yourself getting hooked on this and you think, I can't put it down, I just want to play more and more and more and more?
Sometimes I feel like that.
Yeah, but as you say, you learn a lot of discipline in this. So you just have to just stay steady and do what you need to do. Now, you are, as you say, the national under-12 absolute chess champion for Jamaica. Tell us a little bit about the tournament in which you were crowned champion.
So at the beginning of the tournament, I was a bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
From games 1 to 3, I won those games. But on the second day, I lost the first round against I lost the round against Aaron McKoy
Mhm,
and won the 2 games after.
mhm.
Then I played in the playoffs against Aaron McKoy and Ronak Shergill. So so all three of us were on 5 points and we had to play each other. So Aaron played against Aaron played against Ronak first, then while I was watching the game, then I would play Aaron, and for the final game, I would play Ronak.
Ronak, right. So when you lost that game, how did you feel? What did that dampen your spirits? Did you think, oh my God, it's not going to happen. Won't like this now. Your coach will be disappointed. What kind of thoughts went through your mind at that point?
I mean, to be honest, I was a little disappointed in myself because I knew I could have done better.
So how did you pick yourself up from that? What did you tell yourself, or who told you something to make you realize, just put that behind you, man, and look forward now? What's next? That's what matters now. History is history. That's gone. Let's look at the future now. What did you say?
Well, it was my mother and father who encouraged me to keep going on through the games because you never know what might happen.
Did you believe that they knew what they were saying when they said that? Or you just think, oh, they're just trying to make me feel good? What did you...
I mean, it was a bit of a two-way street.
But you listened to them, though. You followed what they said.
Yes, sir.
Right, I hear you, man. Well, you are in tune to the Stargazing with Sean Kane show, and we are having a really deep chat with Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion Zamir Smikle. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to continue this conversation in just a moment.
Rock the world now, roll. Come make Stargaze teach you how to up. Shanti, tell them, no weakness. Yo, Shanti, you don't know energy, up and personal close, get there.
Alright, come down now. Hey, Sean Kane, we no say nice finger licking, yeah? Know about the fries and the dipping. Stargazing, know about the fall picking. But a where boy put in a chicken. Hey? A where boy put in a chicken. Sean Kane, where boy put in a chicken. Hey? Anywhere we see him, I go trick him and find out where him put in a chicken. You tall boy, you know it's I call you Sabito. I represent for Sean Kane, Stargazing. Where boy put in a chicken. Come down.
One put them. What about one touch? Hey, yo, Sean Kane. You know, it's a mad campaign. Stargazing. It's so amazing. Hey, they don't want to see me fly. Make that money, no me reach the sky. Can't touch with touch a bar so high. I feel elevate, you know, system and a strife. Bad mind, dirty heart, can't take with life. Me wanna play a hater, me wanna parasite. But man, I get to youth, so nobody try to fight. Make the money for me mama. Try to change our life, sing, say bad mind can't stop me strive. Bad mind can't stop me strive. Me sing, no. Bad mind can't take my life. Bad mind can't take my life. No. Me remember days when me did hungry, never have no meal. Belly full no but me starving, want to find a deal. But me now go stop from working like a cat no wheel. Militant a man I do it like the Navy SEAL. Man a soldier does a chatted from the back of field. I go do the same me mama man I keep it real. Me now go bow, me now sell out, you know me now go kneel. I don't want touch a boss man, a bossy real. Bad mind can't take my life. One to them, you don't know the Stargazing. I want touch I represent, you know it's a mad thing. You know it's a bad thing. Hey yo, it's so amazing. One to them, Sean Kane, it's a mad campaign. Bows, one touch.
Welcome back. You're tuned to the Stargazing with Sean Kane show, and we're speaking with Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion Zamir Smikle. He's a man who's been doing great things for his country. He's a champion at, under-12 champion. I mean, I've never been a champion under-12 or under anything or over anything in my time. But, he seems to be making great waves. And that's good. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to see our younger generations doing, and young people. Just showing strides and showing that they've got ambition and they've got talent and they're prepared to use those to glorify humanity and make us all feel good about who we are as people. So, Zamir, going back now to what you've been, your chess championship, tell us a little bit about your school. Where do you go to school before we go back to the chess?
So I currently attend Campion College in first form. I'm a part of the game development club, science club, and of course chess club.
I hear it's a good school, and I can see lots of trophies behind you there. What are those for?
So these three trophies at the top, I start at Principal's Award. So this means I have an average over 90.
Average.
And okay, so the second trophy is also a Principal's Award, and the third trophy is the Chairman's Award. So that means I have the highest average for upper school at Mona Heights Primary.
A fountain of brains. Wow, you are great. Congratulations, man. You're making some big strides there. We're proud of you. Proud to know that you're doing such great things, and you're such a shining example for all of us, especially for your generation, people your age. But where do you hope that chess will take you?
I hope that chess would bring me all over the world, wherever it can take me. So, like, I would be able to meet new people, get to know their culture, their different tactics. Like, if I would say there's a Russian opening, yes, I can't really remember the name, but it has something to do with Russia.
All right. And how do you plan to get there? What kind of work, how much work do you plan to put in? And what else do you need to do?
I would need to put in a lot of hard work. So, like, hours and hours per day. So, other than the hours I put in with my coach, Adrian Palmer, for 2 hours, I would play puzzles for at least half an hour, then live tournaments for at least 1 hour.
You're spending all that time then, Zahmir. What time do you get to sweep out the house and wash the plate? That's mom's job. Mom kind of relieved me of that kind of duty and to say, well, I'll give you time to concentrate on your chess because I know you like it. So I'll do these bits and you do those.
Yes,
it's kind of like that. So how do your parents, as you mentioned about their doing some of the work and helping you out, how do they feel about this? Do they support you a lot in your chess? I know you mentioned at the beginning that they encouraged you that way, but are they still very committed to it?
Yes, sir. They are very into the game and always encourage me at every tournament I play. Always pushing me to keep going, even if I cry at some tournaments.
Do they play the game? Your parents, do they play?
No, sir, they don't play the game.
I suppose that's why they push you so because they don't realize this is hard stuff. So they just keep pushing you. But you don't mind though because you're enjoying it now.
Yes, sir, I enjoy the game very much.
And in terms of school, how supportive is your school of your chess involvement?
I would say that it's just my parents being able to support me because since the school was just opening after COVID, there might have issues funding for me.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, you are in tune to the Stargazing with Sean Kane show, and we are having a really deep chat with Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion, Zamir Smikle. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to continue this conversation in just a moment.
Rock the world now, roll. Come make Stargaze teach you how to up. Shanchi, tell them, no weakness, no weakness, no weakness. Yo, Shanchi, you don't know energy, up and personal, close, get there.
I don't know what them talking about, no. Even your silhouette we're fighting about. Them bricks, everything laid down. You said you want me want you to. You said you want me want you to. I met this girl, her name is Anna. Show me what you got, girl. Do you want me show you what you love, girl. If I stop investing me, who you keep trusting me? Talking to you, I'm talking to you.
2 by 10 man, move real fast, yeah? This is the boy Master Record, the girls them checker. You're watching the Stargazing Show with Sean Kane. Up and personal. 2 by 10 man, move real fast.
Never get no help, I'm struggling. Yo, this is Relevant Boss, and I'm here to represent the Stargazing Show featuring Sean Kim. This show brings you up close and personal with your favorite dancehall and reggae artists. What I love about this show, it gives young artists an opportunity to share their story and to talk about the obstacles that they've been through to get them to where they are today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stargazing Show on YouTube. Big up yourself, Sean. Out.
Alright, come down now. Hey, Sean Kane. When no say nice finger licking, yeah? Know about the fries and the dipping. Stargazing, know about the fall picking. But a where boy put in a chicken. Hey? A where boy put in a chicken. Sean Kane, where boy put in a chicken. Hey? Anywhere we see him, I go trick him and find out where him put in a chicken. Yeah, tall boy, you know it's high school, you Sabito. Me represent for Sean Kane, Stargazing now. Where boy put in a chicken. Come down.
One put them. What about one touch? Hey, yo, Sean Kane. You know, it's a mad campaign. Stargazing. It's so amazing. Hey, they don't want to see me fly. Make that money, no me reach the sky. Can't touch with touch a bar so high. I feel elevate, you know, system and a strife. Bad mind, dirty heart, can't take with life. Me wanna play a hater, me wanna parasite. But man, I get to youth, so nobody try to fight. Make the money for me mama. Try to change our life, sing, say bad mind can't stop me strive. Bad mind can't stop me strive. Me sing, no, no. Bad mind can't take my life. Bad mind can't take my life. No, no. Me remember days when me did hungry, never have no meal. Belly full no but me starving, want to find a deal. But me now go stop from working like a cat no wheel. Militant a man I do it like the Navy SEAL. Man a soldier does a chatted from the back of field. I go do this in me mama, man I keep it real. Me now go bow, me now sell out, you know me now go kneel. I don't want touch a boss, man a bossy real. Bad mind can't take my life. One to them, you don't know the Stargazing. I want touch I represent, you know it's a mad thing. You know it's a bad thing. Hey yo, it's so amazing. One to them, Sean Kane, it's a mad campaign. Bows, one touch.
Right, so Zamir, that's good, man. You've been doing great things. But then you spoke about sponsorship when you spoke to Sizzler. I mean, how is sort of preparation going now for your future, moving on with your tournament? Are you getting enough? You got enough funding now? Or you're looking for funding still? Where are things now?
I'm still looking for fundings. It's not there yet, but I'm hoping it could reach a point that I'm able to travel.
Right. So what tournaments are you eyeing at the moment? You're looking to apply to be a part of or to compete in? Is there anything that you are looking at right now?
I would still be looking at the CAC Youth Chess Championship Festival.
Right. So if people want to say they watch this interview and they think, oh, this young man shows a lot of promise and they want to help out, how can they do that? Where do they find you? Who do they contact?
They could contact my email.
Mm-hmm.
It's Zamir Smikle at gmail.com.
Right. And you'll take it from there and just let them know, you know, how to advance what they want to, you know, to move forward with what they want to do.
Yes, sir.
Right. That sounds really great, man. So I'm hoping that everything will just work out for you because you seem to show a lot of promise, and it would just be, you know, unfortunate for you not to be able to live your dream and do the things that you want to do. Travel the world and represent your country, represent yourself and your family, and just make everybody who sees you feel proud about how you are functioning. So in terms of exams now, when are those coming on? Like your CSEC, and are you there yet, or you still have a little way to go?
I still have a ways to go. When I was doing PEP in primary school, even though, you know, I should study, to be honest, I didn't really study, but I'm still grateful I got a good score.
You're a clever man, man. You probably don't need as much preparation as I would need. You know, when you've got
but
that.
I don't suggest that for other people.
You know what? You know what works for you. You know yourself, and you know what works for you. So you just do what you know you will be able to cope with. So you got a good score, got into a good school, and you're doing well right now. You're a national absolute champion. And that must be good. How do you feel about that, knowing that you have represented your country and you've won something for your country? How does that make you feel?
I would feel very proud of, I feel very proud of myself knowing that all this work over the years has finally pulled off.
Mm. And does chess get into the way of your academics? So you spend too much time on your chess and not enough time on your studying and that sort of thing?
It would need some sort of a balance, but I wouldn't say it's even.
Mm. But how about other games? Because I know people your age, they're hooked on the video games and the FIFA and PS this, and I don't even know these things, but I've heard some names bandied about. I mean, do you play any of those?
Yes, sir. I actually have a Nintendo Switch.
Right. You can say no, if you think mom is gonna hear, and mom say, "Wait, so you've been playing that even though I said no?" So you can say, "Oh no, 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 I've never played that." Oh, so you do enjoy those games as well. Do they help in any way with your chess? Like they kind of help you to relax your mind, or probably some strategies or anything like that?
Yes, sir. Some of them actually help you to focus and allow you to plan ahead.
Hmm. It's very good, man. I like the focus and I like the skills that you've developed, and that's quite good. Right. Well, that's just all we have time for today. So, your parting shot. Anything you want to say to anyone before we go?
Um, I would like to thank my coach farmer for always being there for me over the years, even though I didn't really like to play chess when I was younger. So I'd like to thank him
Right.
and my parents.
He encouraged you to carry on, and your parents have been there as the wind beneath your wings to keep you going. Well, that's very good, man. And I just hope that you will continue to dream big. You'll continue to work hard so that you achieve these objectives that you've set to yourself, and you'll make everybody proud, make your country proud. Well, you will continue to make your country proud, and you will make yourself proud, make your parents proud, and Coach Palmer as well. You'll continue to make him feel good that he's done a great job with you. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mom, thank you so much for your time. We'll keep encouraging him because we need more young people to be like him, because the ones we see nowadays, they're too wild,
Yeah.
and lacking in focus and guidance and everything. But I see that you're there making sure he stays on the straight and
Yeah, man. And hopefully you can get some community work done because we're trying to start a program where we can teach other children
that would be nice.
the game of chess. So because we see where, as you say, a lot of children are not focused.
Yeah.
You have a lot of distractions around. So
Yes.
and even from our community, as you know, Augustown, we have a lot of violence and things. So
Miserable
kind of keep them,
focus.
compose and focus and have something to think about different
Yes.
from what is going on around them.
Very good. And patience as well, as Zamir says it.
Yeah. Because trust, you have to have patience because some of the games last up to 2 hours.
Because some of they're not moving anything, they're just reading the world.
Just looking and they have to record the moves and everything. So, it's a game that I always say, if I have a child, I want him or her to do this because I see where it has done great things for my friends and stuff. So,
You think you
yeah.
for your child too. Well, that's good, man. And Zamir, I think he's liked it now. He never liked it at first, but
Trust me, him couldn't keep still.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. He couldn't keep still, so you have to find a way to calm him down.
Right.
Look how calm him is now.
Yeah, extremely calm.
Work well. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be all right with that, man. But you keep reaching out to other people as well,
Yes, definitely. I've sent out a few emails, so we're just hoping to hear from person soon,
Good. All right.
But even if it's not for the CACs, we hope that any other upcoming tournaments internationally,
You'll have the
we can get the support,
support to be a part of that. All right, you take care, Mom, and take care then, Zamir, and we'll speak.
Okay. We'll take care as well.
All right, all the best. Bye-bye now. Well, that's all we have time for in this edition of the Stargazing with Sean Kane show. Our special guest was Jamaican national under-12 absolute chess champion Zamir Smikle. Please subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share the videos, and leave a comment. Until next time, this is Sean Kane saying thanks for joining us. See you soon.